Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle book review of Heritage International Original Art and Anime Auction. Now, it doesn't have any anime in it, I must admit, but it's got October the 6th to 8th, 2023 in Dallas. Now, this is an auction catalogue. I love auction catalogues. I think they're brilliant. This one's got 255 pages. They do vary. So if you buy one, you might find you've got 45 pages, sometimes 250, 300. Quite a mix. On the back, they often feature these, and weirdly, they're all mainly American ones, not international European ones, but still, it's got some great work. There's the Looter, the Watchmen one, there's a Batman one, and many more. Let's just go through the book. Really quality, brilliant book. I always think these are sort of like IDW artisan editions. Now, not as big as the artist editions, but equivalent of basically the artisan ones, and I just think it's superb. So this one, brilliant Batman there. Not so why I put a picture of Amazing Fantasy, but still, I don't think there's any comic books in this. Quite a lot of the catalogues, you actually find they've got comic books. Most, like this, the international auction ones and other auction catalogues that say original art, you will find just the artwork. Just superb artwork all the way through. Now, this is a fine example, obviously, of French artwork there. Or is it Belgium, probably? Franco-Belgian. Better not say that, saying it's French and then it turns out to be from Belgium. But you've also got The Watchmen, which is like a weird mix. I classify as international, but I guess why not? And I mean, look at that. Just Blueberry, brilliant, just beautiful, lovely. Just great to actually see the pencil work as well as obviously the inking as well. Lovely bit of Tintin there. I think it's just great. And again, another sort of, not particularly international, but Tarzan. Edgar Rice Burroughs, I just think that is just superb. I love that, the Tarzan script. They're just Bern Hogarth ones. And also a bit of Dark Knight as well. I mean, just brilliant. Dark Knight Returns. Loved picking this one up, Samok. I always remember picking up Samok magazine. It was, I don't know, I think it was in Spain. I think it must be. But I mean, just superb artwork all the way through. Yes, they do. That's the reason why they put Spidey, the Amazing Fantasy. Obviously, occasionally you do put, doesn't sort of match the international art bit, but still, why not? Put a Spidey in there, a 4.0, and also, of course, a Tintin. And I love that. Look at all the writing on that Tintin there. And also Jeremy Bastian. I mean, that is Cursed Pirate Girl, Volume 3, Story Page 6, Original Art, etc., etc. Just a lovely bit of artwork. Really, really sharp, super quality. That's a seriously looking unusual Batman, isn't it? That's really gruesome. I loved Strontium Dog. That was one of my favourites. I mean, I liked Judge Dredd, and I liked quite a number of the other ones as well. But Strontium Dog was always my favourite. So there's a lovely Strontium Dog page. I'd love to see an artist edition, all that sort of work. Love that one. Jimenez, maybe completely wrong. Anyway, but they're a lovely, again, just superb artwork. Just beautiful artwork. Lovely comedy pages there. I can't even say that. I'm not even going to attempt the Dingo Dos. Oh, whatever. Jeff Jones. Just amazing stories. Absolutely glorious. Now, that would be a nice sort of catalogue as well. One of original artwork from various pulp magazines. That would be brilliant. And some Jack Kirby. As well as some Felix the Cat. I mean, that's just a lovely bit of Felix the Cat. I don't know what period that was. That was, 1933. And, of course, some superb Spidey. That's the Vulture versus the Vulture. Always enjoyed that story. That was a great one. And some Moon Knight. Now, I don't know if this one, I think it might be in the latest artisan that's just come out. I'm just going through it at the moment, but still, just great to see some lovely Moon Knight. Oh, and some lovely Bill Ward as well. And some more Tintin. And some lovely Don Rosa there. I love that Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge, just great. Yet more amazing, beautiful artwork. Always slightly disappointing. They often do these ones where it's got 6 on a page. But still, you get some really brilliant examples. And again, it gives you a lot of details about the artwork, all the various artists, etc., the size, and also the condition, and much, much more. A lovely bit of Ramona Fradon and Vince Coletta. And think when you're looking through these, you just think, wow, I really must find out more about, like another one of these Samok ones. This is Pepe Gonzalez. But there's also other examples all the way through this, and they're just great. You think, oh, I must go and check about if I can find a book or something about this artist or some work by this artist. And there's just loads and loads of great examples all the way through this catalogue. Though you do actually need a magnifying glass when you're looking at the stories in these ones. Some lovely Vampiro there from issue 98. And loads more examples of Don Rosa there. Look at that. And a lot of information as well for each and every one of them, which is absolutely great. You can find out so much from this catalogue. And some Terry and the Pirates. These look good. Animation art of Hanna-Barbera and Studios and the Collecting the Simpsons. They're in November and February. Now here's the section of all the upcoming ones. You've got the pop culture collectibles, and you can see there's another art of anime and everything, as well as international original art, as well as movie posters, video games, sneakers. Sneakers? Do they have an auction for sneakers? I guess so. But still, you've got full sports collectibles, comics and comic art, another one. That's obviously in November, as well as music. I love those ones as well. Book ones, of course. And also there's a number of other ones, photographs, illustration art, and many, many more. All come back. You can find out more about heritage auctions, as well as some more brilliant artwork on the back page. Well, I love these. I just think they're brilliant. I've got another one here, actually. I'm just going to quickly find it, if I can find it. I'm not going to go through this one, but it's still another one of these sort of catalogues. That one, obviously, the original artwork. This one is full of just brilliant bits of like Spider-Man, lots of Spider-Man. You can see lots of Spider-Man, lots of Hulk. You can also see Strange Tales, X-Men. And again, they're just absolutely brilliant because they're really massive, lovely examples there. Really high quality. Not always ones, obviously, that I particularly like to see. I mean, I love more the Golden Age ones. So, I mean, these sort of things are always great to see. The Golden Age Batman one there. But also, of course, you got this. I mean, wow. Flash. I mean, just December 1939, Volume 1, Number 1. Obviously, doesn't have Flash on the cover. And also, 5 cents comic. I mean, just, wow. 9.6, apparently. As well as Fight comics and many, many others. All detective comics. Where else would you see these? Obviously, you can see them online. But I think it's just really nice to see them in these lovely catalogues. So do you buy these catalogues? Have you got any? Do you think they're brilliant? Maybe you think they're not that great? Please put in the comments below. Could only wish there was actually some actual auctions in London. I would love to go up to an auction in London for comic books. I've been to a few auctions and quite often I just sit there going, no, it's just too expensive. Actually, what happens, whenever I've been to one, they always seem to start quite low and you think people buy things, you think, oh, well, I'll just leave it a bit. And then sort of the price goes up, up, up and up and up. And you're thinking, by the end, you're thinking, oh, I wish I bought something right at the start when they were like £1 or £2. But sometimes it just goes up, ridiculous prices. Now, I've never been to a comic book one. I've never been to a book one either. I've been to sort of weird, it was a Mickey Mouse Disney sort of one. That was just fascinating to see. But unfortunately, it was like all the prices were just way beyond anything I was willing to spend on anything like that. But it was still great to sit there and sort of just think, yeah. I don't know, probably if I went to one of these ones, I'd probably be sitting there in the audience going, no. I assume they're online as well. I don't know. I've never registered for one, so I'm not going to go. Why would I? I'm not really interested in sort of getting lots of collecting original art. Is not something that I particularly want to get. I've got a couple of pieces of artwork, but they're really sort of like £5 sort of pages. Look great. I'm very happy with them, but I really don't want to fill the house with lots and lots of original art. Obviously, very popular with lots of people, so. Maybe one day I might go to an auction. But who knows? Have you been to an auction? Did you find them great? Did you buy anything? Did you like sort of, I don't know, you have to obviously paddle or something, isn't it? You put your thing up and I don't know how they do them. Maybe they do them differently on the heritage ones. No idea. Anyway, bye.